Alright guys, so this is how we're going to put the boat away when you're done with it. I'm going to do it one-handed. Should take me about 5 minutes while explaining it, so it's not that hard. So you come over here. It starts like this, right? You just had a great day boating. It's docked. All your passengers are off, whatnot. Come down here. This hose always hangs out down here. Usually a little nicer coiled up. Real simple. Just give it a nice rinse. Do not directly spray the console, but you can kind of go around it like this. Most important thing you do that you cannot miss is you're going to flush the motor. Right, so I got it trimmed all the way up out of the water, and then right there is the little connection cord. So unhook it. And then you attach the hose in there. I just keep the hose running. I kink the hose with my hand and then put it in. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. I'm cool, right? So kink the hose, attach it. You wanna wait a few seconds. Make sure water's coming out of this port right here. Takes a few moments. Cool. All right, now like I said, it was important that we have the hose outboard because we're going to move it to the lift now. Now, step one before we move it to the lift is we want to make sure the boat is indeed off. All these switches need to be down, so they can be up, down, so the battery doesn't drain. This is a push light. Make sure that's off. And then all of them are down except for this one. It's a toggle switch, so that is nav, middle is off, and bottom is just your fogs. So make sure it's in the middle so you're not draining your battery. Make sure it's off, neutral, and then final step, if you have the bimini up, we gotta take it down. So together because you need a little extra room to be able to walk it around. Now we're always gonna walk it into the lift, never drive it. So you can just kind of walk out with it, right? And the reason being is the lift, it has about 2 inches of clearance on either side. And if you were to drive this boat in, this boat weighs almost 5,000 pounds. So if you nick one of those pylons a couple of times, you know, on the 3rd time, you're gonna crush it. And you're gonna line up the front about as close as you can to this support right here. And it's gonna line up the door with this middle pylon. That's how you know you're in. Okay, once it's nicely lined up, this door should be about in the middle. Just a couple inches of clearance here. You're gonna lift it. The most important thing, so this is a brand new straps and lines. You wanna make sure that these cables don't bird cage when you pull them up. And what bird caging means is that they wrap up on each other. So it should be a very clean, just like line as it pulls up. So here, I don't know if I have to explain this. So you're just gonna watch both cables. So this one looks like it's gonna wrap on it, right? So let me show you. Now these lines are brand new. Like I said, they don't have like the memory in them, if you will. So I think eventually this will be easier. But if you see this, you gotta stop it, come over. All right. Now, if you're doing it with a friend, make absolutely sure that they don't touch it while you're touching those cables. It's a great way to lose a finger. All right. And you're just gonna keep watching. Making sure there's no bird cage in there. Once it's under a good bit of tension, right, the boat's starting to lift up. Now they're a lot better about not caging on each other because there's so much pressure, it's gonna naturally loop them outboard of each other. Looks good. All right, last and final thing, right? So there's sistered pylons right here. So this middle one is usually your limiter. You can't go any higher than here. I'll show you in a second. Cool. Just want to make sure the boat is fully up and out of the water. Looks like we got a little room left. You always want to make sure to give it a couple inches extra just in case the water level moves up on you overnight. You don't want this thing drifting out on you. All right, cool. Now I'm going to do something you really shouldn't do, but you can do it for a second if you need to. You can get on the boat while it's on the lift. I'm just going to show you a couple things. All right, so see all the lines are nice and neatly in a row. No bird caging. And then the bimini is clear of this, but the boat is inboard of that outer pylon, right? So this or this, if you bring it even higher, if the water's higher, would hit the boat. So make sure it's not rubbing on this. And that's it, you're done. Oh, actually, no, you're not done. Not done. Most important thing, because we've been flushing the motor the whole time. Go upstairs and immediately kill the hose. It's been about a minute or two. Don't leave the hose run on overnight. I did it one time, it was $800. So this is where you're gonna go get gas. There's 2 pumps here and here. This is marker 37. Right there's that high bridge where you went over. And then Snoopy's, and a little further around the corner is Doc's. So this is where you're coming to get gas. Please, dear God, it's not diesel. It has to be the premium ethanol free. As you see today, it's $5.95 a gallon. Woof.